guys, I'm Bailey, and I'm super excited that you're here with us today. Whether you're joining us online or you're here with us in person, we have a really awesome episode planned. This is actually part one of our two-part series based on the topic of fear. And I mean, we all get scared of things, whether it's snakes or spiders or rejection or failure. But before we dive into that, check out this super fun video from our North Point staff singing one of our favorite Halloween songs. Should I do it? Were you there the whole time?
If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't afraid no ghost.
If you're seeing things running through your head, who can you call? Ghostbusters!
Ghostbusters!
This translated from not
Invisible
English.
man sleeping in your bed. How terrifying is that? Ghostbusters! I even know that's what it said. It's awful.
Laura, you're like made for that part.
I am old enough that I saw the movie in the theater.
Oh.
Afraid no ghost.
Are we done yet?
Hey guys, I'm Faith. I'm your game show host today. So we are playing a super fun game called Guess the Phobia. So what our contestants have to do is I have to tell them a phobia and they have about 5 seconds to draw what they think it is. So whatever they imagine in their head, they're gonna draw it on their whiteboard and we're gonna judge their art skills. First up, we've got amaxophobia. Go ahead.
The ocean. A guy named Max.
It's the fear of riding in a car. First up, we've got scolionophobia. Time.
I also said skull.
That is a scary picture. It is actually the fear of school, not skull. No, not really. Sorry.
That was a good one.
Geniophobia.
Oh.
And time.
The genie comes out of? Because I can't draw the...
A lamp.
Because I can't draw a genie, but that's what, you know. This is the fear of jeans. So either teens or jeans, whichever one you choose.
It's the fear of chins. Okay, next up we've got genophobia. And time.
Circles. The month of June.
It is the fear of knees.
What?
No. Next we've got anatodaphobia. And time.
I drew daytime. Same here. The day. Oh, dang.
Ah. It is the fear of being watched by a duck.
Same thing.
Okay, arachibutyrophobia. Okay, time.
Fear of girls. I just feel like some type of spider. It sounded like arachnophobia.
It is the fear of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
That's a fear? Dude, there's no way we're getting any of these.
Okay, next we're sorry, you be sounding it out behind you. Chionophobia. Time.
Jeez. Cats.
It is actually the fear of trees. This is a public service announcement. Chionophobia is actually the fear of snow, not trees. My name is Faith Leach and I approve this message. Next we've got chaetophobia. And time.
Yes! Okay, I did Cheetos. Yeah, it comes out like that. I did Cheetos.
Where's the head?
Put a picture right here and it'll be the exact same. I promise it.
So you're both wrong. It's actually the fear of hair.
Nice.
I'm scared of 3-foot tall objects.
I'm scared of sharks.
I'm scared of horses. I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of the doctor.
I am deathly afraid of Ferris wheels.
I am terrified of paying by card.
I am scared of small dogs and being forgotten.
And I'm scared of rejection. And I'm scared of the process of dying.
And I am scared of failure.
I am scared of being surrounded by people and still feeling alone.
And I'm scared of not being enough.
And being left alone.
And I'm scared that my future won't turn out the way I want it to.
What are you truly afraid of? We just heard from a couple of our high school students what they're afraid of. For me, I'm scared of ladders. You heard me, ladders. I'm okay with heights, but I find ladders to be very scary and very unreliable. I'm also skeptical of the ocean. Don't get me wrong, I love to go to the beach and play in the water. But have you ever thought about how many undiscovered species truly live at the bottom of the ocean? That is so scary. Growing up, we were probably scared of the dark and convinced there were monsters under the bed. Some of us were scared the first time we were left home alone or the first time you performed in front of an audience. We all have these surface level fears, but we also have fears that are much more detrimental to our everyday lives. For me, I'm scared of rejection. I'm scared of being turned down and not making it far in life. Some of you may feel the same way. I'm also scared of what others think of me. I have a need for being liked, and I'm scared of the lens other people see me through. Some of you watching today may be afraid of failure and not being enough. Some of us have FOMO and are scared of being left out. Whatever it may be, these fears are overpowering our thoughts. We all have things that we're afraid of that go deeper than bugs or speaking in front of a crowd. If you truly think about it, you will come to realize that these things we fear control our lives. This is a big problem for us. When we let fear control us, we ruin relationships and opportunities around us. Our friendships will start to crumble because we let fear get in the way and ruin how we live. We don't take chances and acknowledge new opportunities because we are scared of the what-ifs. John, who was one of the closest friends and followers of Jesus, wrote a couple of letters in the New Testament about fear. In 1 John 4:18, he says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear." This guy walked with the personification of love. So if there's anybody who understands what this verse means, it's John. When we experience God's love in our life, we don't need fear. The relationship we have with Him is two-sided, and His love gives us confidence and security. Some of us, including myself, struggle with this concept because we think we have to go through everything alone. But that is not the case. But we need to give our fears to God and trust that He's got us and loves us unconditionally. We need to believe that no matter what, God is looking out for us and our fears. No matter how real they may be, they don't even begin to compare to how much God loves us. We need to acknowledge that our fears and the fears of those around us are real. We're human. Everyone is scared of something. But we need to remember that God is real too, and He is more real than any fear we may have. We need to give Him our burdens so that we don't have to live in fear. Now, I'm not saying that once you put your trust in God, snakes and spiders won't freak you out and leave you screaming. I'm not saying that you won't fear real things anymore either, like failure or rejection. I am saying that God will take care of you and remind you that there is nothing to fear because He is there for you. So I leave you with this. What is holding you back? What is one major thing that you are scared of that is causing you to adjust how you live your life? Is it imperfection? Abandonment? Hurt? Separation? Take that fear and just give it to God. Whether it is through prayer or spending some time with Him, talk to Him and let Him know that you are ready to give up your fears and let Him in. Tell Him that you're tired of being afraid and you want His help to change how you see your life. I promise you that once you give God your burdens and fears, you can start living your life how He wants you to. Just imagine something with me for a second. Imagine if God took away all your fears. Just close your eyes for a second and imagine what your life would look like then. How free and relaxed you feel. How confident and brave you can be. So I ask you one more time, what do you truly fear?